Hello, sixth grade, investigation 4.1 and 4.2, summary in variables and patterns. A vocabulary word that is important to know is term. A term is a number, a variable, or the product of a number and a variable. So each of the following examples are terms. 5 is a term, y is a term, and 3m is a term. So to look at this, it says how many terms does each expression have? So here I have a term, 4x is a term, and 20x is a term. So here we have 3 terms, each one of these on either side of the addition or subtraction signs. C squared plus 5xy minus 3c plus 24xy plus 8. The way that it is written right now, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 terms. 9y plus 4 minus 3x plus 10y. Again, each one of these is its own term. So I have 4 terms. Our next vocabulary word is coefficient. Coefficient is the numerical factor in any term of an expression. In the expression 4y, remember that means 4 times y, so the 4 and the y are both factors, but the numerical factor 4 is the coefficient. So if I look back up here, 3x, 3 will be my coefficient. 24xy, these are all multiplication, they're all factors, but 24 is my only numerical term, so that is the coefficient. 3c, 3 is the coefficient. Now, like terms are terms that have the same variables and powers. Okay, we'd seen in class, we talked about being on the same team or having the same last name. So 2x and 19x, these are like terms. Okay, they have the same variable. Okay, however, 2x and 19a are not different teams. You're on team X, you're on team A. 4w minus 10w. Okay, 4w, okay, we're on the W team, we're on the W team. Those are like terms. However, 4w minus 10w squared, these are different. Okay, w squared has a different power than w, so they are not on the same team, not the same team name. Okay, 14.2r and 12r, those are like terms. They're on the R team, or have R as their last name. Or 12r and 12s, unlike terms. 32a squared plus 9a squared, these are like terms. We have a squared and a squared. 32a squared plus 9a cubed, not the same, different powers. So that is like maybe spelling the last name differently. Okay. 8y plus 5y, okay, they're on the y team or the y last name, but 8y plus 5, not the same like terms. So in order to practice this, let's sort them into bins of the same term. So I'll say x goes here. Okay, and I like to, when I write my x, I write it with a little bit of a squiggle here so I know it's not a multiplication sign. 7y doesn't belong with x, so I'm going to put that in its own bin. 8x, oh, we're on the x team, so 8x is going to go here. 5xy, even though I have an x and a y, I need to have them together, so that's a different bin over here. 3y, okay, y team, 3y goes here. 2x squared, not the same thing as just x or 8x, so my x squareds now go into its same thing. 2x, just an x, so that's going to go over here. 8xy will come in here, and x squared will come over here. Okay, so these are what we call like terms. Now, what do we do once we have these like terms? Well, we're going to write equivalent expressions, or what we call simplifying like terms. So an equivalent expression, or combining like terms. Expressions that represent the same quantity when the same number is substituted for the variable in each expression. So that would be an equivalent expression. To combine like terms, we add together items that are the same to make a simplified, shorter list of items. So consider this: 2 hamburgers, 1 fry, 1 drink. 2 hamburgers plus 1 fry plus 1 drink plus 3 hamburgers plus 2 fries plus 2 drinks. Okay, instead of maybe saying that, I might say 2B for burgers plus F for fries plus D for drinks equals 3B for burgers plus 2F plus 2D. So what I can do is I can take my burgers, and I take the sign to the left of those, and I combine those. Okay, and I get 5B, right? I took my burgers and I put them together. Then I take my fries, plus F and a plus 2F, and I put those together. That's 1 fry. Even though there's not a 1 in front of it, we do have 1 fry. So I put those together and I get 3 fries. And here's the picture. Then I take my drinks, 1D and 3Ds, and I get 3 drinks. So I've combined my like terms. My 2B plus my 3B gave me 5B. F plus 2F gives me 3F, and D plus 2D gives me 3D. So on the left-hand side here, we have an expression that is not simplified, and we want to find an equivalent expression that is simplified. So here I have x plus x plus x. I have 3 x's. Okay, these don't have variables, they're constants. So I have a plus 6 and a plus 7, which gives me a plus 13. That's all. I can't get any simpler than that. Okay, I know it's kind of weird, but that's your answer. That's your expression that's equivalent. I have 8x plus 12 minus 5x. Okay, so here's my 8x term, which is similar to the minus 5x term. So again, notice I put that minus sign with me. So 8x's minus 5x's gives me 3x's, and then the 12 doesn't have anything with it, so I just put plus 12. Okay, let's look here. 5c minus 2c plus 12c. Okay, those are all c's. So 5 minus 2 is 3. Okay, 3 plus 12, I have 15 c's. Now I have a plus 4a, a plus 10a. This is a squared, not the same team. So 4a plus 10a gives me 14a, and then we have our 9, or a squared after that. Now when you get to algebra, they're going to tell you put the highest exponent value first. So technically, algebraically, you want to write 9a squared. Then you go alphabetically. Again, I will be happy if you just get this, but this would be more algebraically acceptable. 9a squared plus 14a plus 15c.